We now welcome in one of the hosts of Good Morning America on ABC and a SportsCenter alum, the one and only Robin Roberts. Always an honor to talk to you. Let's get right into it, Robin. Your thoughts about The Last Dance, a documentary series.
I thought it was excellent. You know, it lived up to expectations. It exceeded the hype in many ways. You know, you hear about never before seen footage and rare access. It really delivered that, and to see the emotion from Jordan and his reaction, I thought it was really very clever of the producers to put an iPad in his hands and let him see what was being said about him, especially when Jerry Reinsdorf tried to give that excuse for why they were breaking up the team. I just thought it was excellent in so many different ways.
As a person who's covered sports for years, what were your expectations, knowing Jordan the way that you do? What were your expectations of him coming into this documentary series?
I didn't think, Stephen A., you know him really well. He is a public figure, but he's a private man. And we haven't really seen behind the curtain. This is the first time we really saw him like when he was with his baseball teammates, in the way they were just treating him like one of the guys. And for the first time watching a documentary, like, oh, by the way, we knew the outcome. We knew they were going to get six, but you were still on the edge of your seat because you were seeing him, you were seeing this icon, you were seeing who was considered one of the greatest, the GOAT, and you saw him in a way that you truly had never seen him before.
What kind of effect do you think those who do see this documentary series are going, what kind of effect do you think it's going to have on a modern day player and a modern day sports figure overall based on what they saw?
You know, and we're not going to get into debate on, LeBron versus Michael and who would have won and, Magic and all that. I mean, that's to be debated to the cows come home. It's really interesting, though, when I'm walking around my neighborhood here in Connecticut and when I see people of my age who have seen the documentary, and they're like going, "Oh my gosh, this is great! People are, actually seeing who Michael Jordan." And then we talk to their kids who are all about LeBron and the current players, which is all right, which is fine. But you could tell that they now are like, you remember when your grandfather or your father would talk about, "Oh, I saw Joe Louis. Oh, I saw Babe Ruth." This is our generation. Now we can say, "I saw Michael Jordan. I saw the greatest of all time." So I think in that regard, there are going to be some people that are still going to debate about it. We debate about it in my neighborhood. But I really feel that I don't know if we're going to have, there have been many championships won. I can't see us doing this again and being so engrossed in watching it unfold as we did The Last Dance. I don't see that happening.
You've seen many moments. You've reported on many moments, Robin. What's your personal favorite moment in regards to Michael Jordan, seeing him play, that is?
Seeing him play, because there are two. Because I do want to tell you one little quick story.
Please.
He had just, I never really have told anybody about this. He had left the Bulls and he was playing baseball. I did a commercial with him, Ballpark Franks, the hot dogs. And my line was, "Oh, we hear you're going to buy a ballpark." It was kind of, whatever. I had to be in the trailer with him in between takes. There was a security guard, not Gus, not his man, but there were other security guards outside the trailer. Every single time we went back in that trailer, there were at least 10, 15 items that had been left in that trailer for him to sign, or somebody wanted something from him. Every single time we went back in there. So I just realized that every moment of his life, he has to be on, that people want something from him. What I will remember most watching him play, the 92 Olympics in Barcelona, the press conference beforehand, all the players, the legends are all there. And Michael Jordan just did this. He just kind of like scratched. I'm almost still blinded by all the flash bulbs that were going off and all the cameras that were clicking, just because he did this to scratch his head.
Wow.
Like the man, it was just amazing to see the reaction. And I loved watching people watch him. I enjoyed watching him, but seeing people who were seeing him for the first time, that's something I'll never forget.
The great Robin Roberts. Always appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Be safe.
It's the same, Stephen A. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.